Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with Barrister Mann Spice. And the razor of the day is the new Edwin Jagger 316. So this is the 316L stainless steel version of the Edwin Jagger D89 which was the D89 was my very first razor 16 years ago thereabouts. And here's the new version, the stainless steel version, and the handle that came with and all that. And so yeah, I've been using it this week, and yeah, it's sort of like having an old friend. I find this to be very similar to the D89, but not the same. And we'll go over that here just for a minute, but let me first stop and pause to wash my face, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Just washed the face with my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Preshave soap cube. So I got that all washed and it's still a little damp here. Wiped off with a wet washcloth, warm washcloth with the warm water out of the sink here. And I've got, of course, a little pottery bowl here, local pottery, with the soap soaking in there. And then you can see the little water in there. It's probably a good full teaspoon of water in there. Get closer, full teaspoon. So we're gonna take the brush here. Let me just shake it out twice and show it to you. Shake, shake. It's a Simpson brush, Simpson synthetic, and this is like their size 1, whatever. I don't know if they call that Trafalgar, but it's a synthetic brush from Simpson. I didn't get this at Maggers. I know. I get so much stuff at Maggers, but no, this came actually from the place in New York, that pharmacy that the name of it's escaping me now, and I'm on their mailing list, and I can't think of it. Yeah, I'll try to put it in the comments. But that's where I got this brush. Nice little splash of color there too, what have you too. I liked it. Just thought it was cool. It's a nice little tiny brush. I like a variety of sizes of brushes, and this is a tiny one, but it's very comfortable to hold like this, especially for a tiny little bowl. So thought it paired well. So let's go ahead and 250 swirls in. You know what I do. Okay, that's 50 in. Still a little bit, liquidy, what have you too. Let's do another 50. And it's mostly off the bottom now. Not fully, but mostly off the bottom now. And it's very liquidy in the brush. Still not as liquidy, not soupy now anymore. Now it's starting to thicken up here. It's starting to think about becoming a good shaving soap. So let's keep going. What was I wanted to? Oh, the soap, when I put it in, very soft, croaky soap, very soft, easy to smoosh with a thumb, super easy. Stuck to the thumb a little bit. It was so like creamy almost. It was too thick to be like out of a tube, but not by much. All right, let's keep going. Okay, 150 swirls in. Yeah, it's thickening up nice now. The bubbles are disappearing. But now I want to build a little volume here now, in the brush especially. Okay, that's 200 in, 50 more to go. Yeah, it's building nice now. It's really building nice. Let's start knocking it off the sides here a little bit. And 50 more. There we go. Knocking it off the sides. Nice and peaky. Yeah, nice lather. Now it's what I consider a nice shaving lather. And 250 usually does the trick. Sometimes some soaps just get it done faster. Some take a little more time, depending on whatever. But 250 is a good overall number to throw out to you to be consistent. So that's why I do that. And it's Saturday, so I have the time to do that. Now, what do I do midweek? Right now, midweek, I'm not using a. Actually, I'll show you what I'm using midweek right now. Right now, I've got a tube of Nivea cream I'm using up. So I'm using that up, and that builds fast, but it doesn't build thick. It builds volume, but it's like air, a lot of air. So that one, yeah, I still work that like 250 swirls in a bowl because it's a cream. I mean, I could scoop it and push it on the brush and put it on my face. I could, With creams, I just like to do it in the bowl. If it was a puck, then I would just swirl it around and then build it on the face. But with creams, I like to build them in the bowl. So I do that weekdays too. And that's plenty thick. And of course, a little soap on my hand when I rinse off. Not that I really have to worry about it too much because the new razor here, let's pull up the new razor. That's a nice grippy handle. Nice amount of grip to that. Not overly like sharp or pointy or anything like that at all, but a nice grip. Nice, solid, confidence building grip. That's what that is. Now, I do have to compare, so let me show you. Here's my original Edwin Jagger DE89 with an aftermarket handle on it. So there's the head. Let's see if you can see the heads. You'll have that same, similar, not the same, but similar design. The new one, see, the new one is different. The new one has more of a, almost like a stamp look to it there, where the old one does not have that look to it on the bottom. So a little bit different look. I will tell you the new one is slightly lighter than this one, but to be fair, this has an aftermarket handle on it. And you know, I'm thinking I might actually swap these handles too. I might put this old handle on this new razor head. I might do that going forward because, yeah, this is going to get retired now. This is probably going to go into a display is what that's going to go to. I'm going to build just one of my projects I'm going to do when I retire is build a little, what do you call those little frames though, with the box style frames there that have some depth to it and put some old razors in there. I probably will do something like that just to hang in the bathroom. So just something to think about. But that's, yeah, I'm going to retire that one. So I got the stainless steel one now here. Now, let me start in with the shave and we'll start talking about it. It has been a pleasure to use this razor all week. It's on the milder side of medium, approaching medium, but still on the milder side. So real intuitive to use compared to the original DE89. Very intuitive, very comfortable, very nice that way to use. I do like how with that skinny little head like that, it gets under the nose real well. I like that too. I like that. What I don't like, I don't remember the old one. What I don't like about this razor, there's only one thing I don't like about this razor, is it has overhang on the ends. It does. You can see that a little bit. Can you see it? It has that. I kind of wish with going to the stainless steel version they would have covered that, but they didn't. So okay, fine. My only real knock against this razor, because it's a pet peeve for me. I really truly prefer the razors where the end tabs are covered, which means you have from the ends of where the working part of the blade is, it's further in, so you'd think like coming across to get into under the nose, it makes it tougher. But I've got some razors like that that do cover the ends, and they're not hard to get in there at all. I would think with this small head that they could have done that. My only complaint. And yes, I did buy this razor from Maggers. I did. Give them my business. They provide me all those samples. I give them my business. Do I get anything for that? Not a dime. I'm just telling you what I find that I like. That's what I'm telling you. Past one was delightful. Very nice. You know, no stress, no like reaching out to bite me. The ends don't stick out that much where I'm really overly concerned with it getting underneath the nose. And you'll see that in a minute when I come in from the side from the next pass. So lather ramp for pass 2. But there are so many similarities, but this one is, I didn't mention that too. This one I think is a tick more aggressive. I am using it, what am I using for braid? I'm using a Gillette Platinum, so not a silver blue, not my usual what you call it, the greens there. What am I thinking of here? What am I thinking of? What do I normally start with? The Astro Green is what I was thinking about. No, it doesn't have one of those in there. It has. Where is it? There's the blue. Where's the platinum? Where's the platinum? Is this it? Here we go. Gillette Platinum. That's what it's got in there. Which I think probably a step up of aggression. So maybe that's why I'm thinking from the Astros, but not a big step up. I consider it more of a little step up. Less than a silver blue, more than the Astro. And I find that, it does get me just a tick more close, and I can tell that especially on my chin whiskers, which are dense and thick and never gets fully as close as I want it to be on the chin. It's just a hard spot to get. So I can tell like next day how the growth is on that. It's less with this razor with that blade combination than I'm used to getting with the original Edwin Jagger. I had heard that it was a little more aggressive, but say it's a little more. It's not what I would call an aggressive razor. Really, it's not. It doesn't. At no point do I think I'm really going to get bit. It's just very, very easy to control. It's a nice light touch does it. Where's balance point? It's probably about there. So yeah, I like to hold on the balance point. Oh, this is the spot. Not getting it. That got it. Okay. Oh, no spot underneath there. Okay, get it? Not quite. Yep, that got it. That got it. See, the leather is thick enough that it'll stay there so I can use both sides of the razor. This too thin, you just gotta keep rinsing because it keeps plopping and making a mess. But this is a good density where it'll hold in place. But yet, rinses off real good. See, real clear, real easily rinsed off. Let's go ahead and lather up past 3. Nice little brush to see it. You can see it does a great job. Great little job. This firm has got more firm on the backbone on this one. And I like a variety there too. I like the variety as a spice of life, and I'm using a spice soap here. Yeah. So I like the variety. Overall, I like a floppier brush, but I like some firm brushes too, and this is nice, got a little nice firmness in it. My other new brush that you'll see next week, I was thinking about doing this week, but I've decided to go ahead and save that for next week. You'll see that I already gave the unboxing for. You'll see that Opus one next week with the Opus handle. I haven't decided when I'm going to put it on for a razor head yet. Alrighty, yeah, but super easy. It's got a little bump there, too easy to hold on to. And my chin can be tough to shave too, so I can't really knock the razor. Because I've had stitches all the way across here, couple of different accidents I've had. More than 50 stitches total combination. You can see a little part of the scarring right there. But so yeah, a lot of scar tissue all underneath there. Barely shave around, but it's doing a good job. Doing a really good job. It's just not 100%, and no razor really is. Because you can't really put too much pressure on there to like dig deep, but you can't do that because you cut yourself. So, and of course, weight of the razor is to be preferred anyway. See, I don't move my Adam's apple out of the way. And it still performs well. It doesn't cut me, so it's, it's a milder razor, a little more forgiving. I can get away with going over the Adam's apple. Okay, I'm going to save that little bit for buffing pass. I could have finished it right then and there, but I'm going to use a buffing pass because it won't be as good on this side. This is my offhand side. Okay, how's that? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Any spots? No. Oh, we're rolling right there. Got it. Okay, I got it. Let's go ahead and get the neck here. And you could just need to tick more. And yeah, we'll do a buffing pass for that. Now, a lot of times you'll see guys, of course, putting soap on their neck to do their buffing pass. You generally only see it on necks, really. You don't see it on faces too much. And for me, it's just really a neck thing. The face is good now. I'm all set there. I see maybe feel, oh, I felt one little spot there. Could that with nothing? Yep, there we go. Got that. Just wetting my hand in the sink, splashing it on just the water. It's waking up the slickness in the soap. And that's all I need it for, is just a couple of little extra light passes. For me, the water like stands it up better. After I've had all that slickness in the soap on there, I can feel there's like one hair. Where are you? Yep, I got it. Okay. And that side is all good. So let me do the other side now. And this side had less, but I can feel a spot right there that needs it. Light touch, really extra light. The slickness is good. Come back this way too, because it goes in like a little V's right here in the corner. So, no, good, all good. That is good. Nice shave, close shave, comfortable shave. Just a solid razor. On this one, I'm probably going to give this one still about an 8 out of 10. It drops a point right off the bat for having the tabs exposed, and it'll never make 10 when it has that in my book. That's one of my parts of my rating. But other than that, yes, I mean, to go for a full 9, it might be leaning towards an 8.5, but we'll call it a solid 8 anyway. Let me soak my fingers here a little bit. Let me pause and wash up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Just wash the face off with warm washcloth and water here. So yeah, I got it all cleaned up. Let's talk about the soap. I forgot to talk about that earlier in the shave. So let's talk about the soap. And it's called Spice, and it's got a nice scent to it. It's not like Asian spicy like I was thinking it might be. It's really not. So let's look at the scent notes. You can give you a sense of how this smells. It's carnation, nutmeg, vanilla, and tonka bean. And yes, it does have goat milk and tallow in it as well. So it is an animal-based soap. A personal favorite for me. So yes, and there's my little scoop out of it. Putting the cap back on that. That gets set aside and gets given away in my next giveaway, which is coming pretty soon. In the next few weeks, there'll be a giveaway. Now, I do have the matching aftershave, so we'll do that here in just a sec. But first, I want to splash on some cold water and use a little alum to test out the face to see how I really did. That's really going to tell us how I did on my shave, as far as how close did I get. Did I get too close? Okay, I'm going to put the alum under, a little splash of water there too. There we go. A little tiny sting right there, tiny one. Nothing huge. Oh, little tiny itty bitty sting. Nothing huge at all, just itty bitty, just little micro little stings here, there. A couple on my cheek. Yeah, just no significant stings really at all. And a lot of times through a more aggressive blade or razor combo or whatever, I will get more stings, especially on the neck. But that, no. And see, it's a close, comfortable shave. Just a nice shave without being overly aggressive, overly close, where like everything stings and sensitive. No, not like that. Just a solid performer. Had to look down to make sure I'm grabbing the new one, not the old one. So yes. Now, I'm basically rating this maybe a half a point better than the original DE89. Why is that? Well, I like the tininess of the head a little bit better too. I like that, the skinniness of the head, how thick it is. Like that makes it more maneuverable under the nose and what have you. And but this is like $100+ more than that. So what's the deal? Why would I get this versus that? Well, this is stainless steel. This isn't going to rust. This isn't going to degrade. The metal in this, on my old one here, the threads is what's really getting it. The threads on my old one are wearing out, basically. It's like they're getting a little gunky, and it takes a little bit more. You have to clean them a little bit more often and oil them up and all that. So this takes a little bit more maintenance. Can I still use this for another 5 years? I could, especially with my rotation, easy. But I just like the stainless steel because it's less worry. The L, this 316L, that really good quality stainless steel really is the way to go as far as really longevity out of a razor. So yes, I do like that. And that's why it's that extra money. It has to be machined and all that. Tolerances are tight, all that stuff. So, but yeah, liking the steel. Now let's Did I rinse off? Oops, I didn't rinse off after this. Let me just rinse off the alum now. Okay, rinsed off the alum. A couple splashes of cold water again. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now, the matching aftershave. A little shake up because habits. Old shavers, we always shake the stuff just because you used to have to. There we go. Let the alcohol burn off while I put the cap on and set that aside because that goes in the giveaway too. I've used it the one time, you just saw it, and I'm never going to use it again. It gets to the next giveaway. Let's say at least 2 weeks, probably to the next giveaway. I'd say, or a week, week to 4, we'll call it. So coming up, there'll be a giveaway. Now let's see how this scent is on the face and all that. It's light. It's not overbearing. Strength wise, now that the alcohol is dissipating on that, probably about a 3, maybe a 4 at most. Pushing a 4. It'd be pushing to call it a 4 out of 10. 3, so it's lighter, so it's nice. It's not too overbearingly heavy. I find some of the spice scents could be overbearing. I've got one from the Phoenix one I have. It's bold. It's bold. You have it on and people know you have it on. But this one, this one's a little bit on the lighter side. So it depends what you like. And I kind of like a little bit of both. I like the stronger ones. I like the milder ones. You like a little bit variety. Again, variety. It's nice to have variety. So yes, I like that very much. I do like this. I like the scent. Barrister Mann, what's not to like? The 2 animal fats. I'm digging it. Shave quality was superb. The post-shave feel too, especially with those animal fat, that tallow and that goat milk there, it's going to have a wonderful, of course, right now my face is still damp from the aftershave, but once that all dries out, and all that, it's going to, the smoothness and the comfort from that animal fats on my face, it's going to be wonderful. So yes, I do especially prefer it for that post-shave feel. And of course, the glide to the slickness I get during the shave as well, the performance, consistent performance of the animal fat soaps. That's just why it's my favorite. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something today. If you did, please like and subscribe. And with that, go with God.